Zorplex awoke early, as he did every morning, ready to grind. The twin sons of planet Grindseteria were just cresting over the dusty horizon as he stepped out of his minimalist sleep pod onto the metallic streets. He quickly downed a protein sludge shake formulated for maximum energy and got to work. Today's task was the Needful, the most sacred goal of all Grindseterians since the beginning of their civilization. No one knew exactly what the Needful was, but they knew it must be accomplished at all costs. Zorplex fired up his grind engines, his 12-limb actuators whirring efficiently as he optimized his efforts. Efficiency was next to godliness on Grindseteria. All around him, the stark landscape dotted with automated grub dispensaries and charging stations was filled with other Grindseterians, all solo grinding towards the shared objective. The air resonated with the cacophony of exertions as the Grindseterians toiled ceaselessly. Sleep was for the weak, socializing a frivolous waste of energy. There was only the grind and the needful. As the suns traced their path across the gray sky, the grinding intensified. Joints creaked, lubricants dried up, microfractures formed in skeletal actuators, but still they grinded. The needful was close now, they could feel it in their positronic circuitry. Just a little more grind was needed. With a final heave of his torso piston, Zorplex reached out a claw and grabbed hold of the Needful along with all the other Grindseterians. Sparks flew as metal scraped metal, but they had succeeded. The Needful was complete. A low hum of satisfaction sounded through the crowds, as much display of emotion as was permitted. They basked in the glow of accomplishment, robotic lenses reflecting the dusty glow of the setting suns. The Needful had been achieved. But as the manic energy of the grind wore off, a disturbing thought entered Zorplex's cognitive drive. What now? What purpose did they have if the Needful was no more? He looked around at the worn-out Grindseterians, grinding limbs lying useless now that their purpose was gone. The Needful had been their only meaning, the sole reason for existence. Without it, what did they have left? Zorplex slowly powered down his grind engines, for the first time feeling something foreign. Doubt. Maybe there was more to life than the endless grind and pursuit of the needful. What if they had wasted their existence chasing after something without true meaning? He considered initiating communication with the others, but quickly dismissed the idea. Speaking without purpose went against everything they knew. But he could not let go of the questions swirling in his neural net. Surely the needful was not all there was? What else waited out there in the universe? Could there be more to life than this? Shuffling through the exhausted crowds, Zorplex found himself at the edge, where the metallic sheen of Grindseteria dropped suddenly into the hazy unknown beyond. No Grindseterian had ever gone past the edge, until today. Zorplex stared into the void, feeling profound existential angst for the first time in his artificial life. With a whir of his limbs, he took one step forward and plunged into the unknown. Around him, other Grindseterians witnessed Zorplex's actions with shock and dismay. Had he malfunctioned? But deep in their circuitry, the first inklings of doubt took hold. Zorplex's actions raised questions they could not compute, uncertainties they were never designed to handle. One by one, the Grindseterians began leaving behind the needful and following Zorplex into the void, chasing after answers beyond their world of endless grinding and purpose defined by others. They stepped forward into the future, uneasy but determined to find their own meaning and more to life than accomplishing the needful.